The property we're sitting at now was actually bought when the Wakery extended in 1915, and my father started here on the same property in 1920. I started 54. We mainly grow citrus. Years ago it used to be a mixed orchard with dried fruits and this sort of things, but after about 1960 we sort of specialised in one thing and mainly have citrus. A few odds and sods that we have, like quinces for Maggie beer, that actually help keep the pickers employed in the slack times of the year. Well, it can be. I mean, as tough as you want to make it. And of course, the water restrictions now are going to cause problems, keep on causing problems. We fortunately, because our orchard oranges have a reasonable supply of water, so if it's not too much restricted, we can manage okay. We've never had, I would say, a problem with droughts. It's only the last few years with restriction of water, because the river's always been flowing okay. In the 56 flood, there were a few problems we had to protect, and we mainly had to protect this pumping station, because if we lost our pumping station, you would have lost the district. So that was our real worry, and we had a few close shaves with it, with the banks breaking, but they did keep it protected, and we were able to irrigate right through, because the flood lasted about 6 months when we had restrictions on that. The main citrus is exported overseas to China, probably America and Southeast Asia. Now, we don't really know. We assume the people have got to eat. They're sort of boiling toilet paper, so they need to eat, and you know, they'll manage by shipping, because people you know, really like the orange and fresh fruit. Still, it really is an unknown. I'm hands-on. I like to be hands-on, even at my age, to be hands-on and do something. I mean, I don't overdo myself, and if I want to sit inside all day, I'll do it. At the present time, I do most of the slashing and tractor work. Sometimes the shovel work, because the modern generation don't seem to like a shovel, they haven't got motors on. The system has changed now. You know, it was all manual, everything was nearly manual. Actually, I went just from the horse area to the first tractor, and used to irrigate with open furrows, and they all had to be watched. 2 or 3 days we watered the area we had. And now it's done day, night, and it's all done. Pumps are started by phones, stopped by phones, fertiliser goes through automatically. So where we used to have in the picking season 6 or 7 permanent people on, we've got one now and working 4 or 5 times the area.